please click on subscribe and like on this video so you are actually updated on everything about crypto that I'm actually creating every day. We also have a show, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Pag Thursday, I have technical charting. Pag Friday, I have crypto night, real talk Friday. And Saturday, I have a special guests from our experts in the industry para meron kang extra learning, no? Aside from our cryptocurrency. And of course, on Sunday is our Axie Day. All right. So, our video for today is about this hot news in the Bitcoin world, wherein ang Philippines Tax Agency or BIR targets Axie Infinity players. It's taxable subject to income tax. What is my opinion? What are the things that we need to consider? Let's all go dive in. All right. All right. Okay, so based on this headline on Bitcoin.com, sabi dito, Philippines Tax Agency targets Axie Infinity players, no? So let's quickly scroll down and let's read what are the inputs or the content. Sabi dito, Philippines Bureau of Internal Revenue wants its cut from Axie Infinity earners. The game has gathered a lot of popularity in the native tokens called Axie Infinity or AXS and Smooth Love Potion SLP have seen significant gains this year. No? Sabi dito sa news, in places like Philippines and Venezuela, people are earning a lot of money in playing Axie Infinity. In fact, some of the players are earning more playing Axie Infinity than they would have at their 9 to 5 jobs. So, naka-attract ito ng maraming tao kasi nga pwede kang kumita ng malaki, lalo na nung mga panahon na mataas ang presyo ng SLP, no, umaabot ng almost 15 pesos, 20 pesos, no? Alright? Pero ngayon, obviously, bumaba ng konti. Pero that's the reason why, no? Yung tokenomics ng laro, it is really a play-to-earn technology, no? But of course, sabi nga ng BIR, because, the logic of taxation, it's actually a flow of wealth. Kung saan pumupunta yung wealth, we need to follow the money. In this particular case, naglabas sila ng press release through the Region's Finance Undersecretary, si Antoinette Yonko, that Axie Infinity is subject to tax, sabi nila. Alright, tapos, this is obviously Antoinette Yonko, I remember, she's very, very good, guys. Kasi matalino tong taon to, no? In fact, she actually applied for an associate, Supreme Court Associate Justice, no? Magaling tong taon to. And of course, she's actually under the Department of Finance, under the Finance Secretary, of course, no? So sabi niya dito, regulators have not decided yet on whether or not Axie is a currency or security kasi pinag-aaralan pa rin niya ng Securities and Exchange Commission on how are they going to treat, no? However, sabi nila, Tiongco still also thinks that Central Banking Authority or BSP should also weigh in the Axie Infinity subject. Alright, pero sabi niya, regardless of how it is characterized at this point, it is taxable subject to income tax. Sabi niya, no, as of August 23. And sabi rin niya, it's not registered in the Philippines. This is one of the things that we hopefully capture once we have a system of registration of non-residents. Sabi niya, it's not in the Philippines, but certainly whoever earns and currency from it should report it to, sabi ni Tiongco. Alright? Okay, so with all of this said and done, ano ba ang palagay ni Coach MirandaMiner? Ano yung mga bagay na kailangan natin i-consider bilang cryptocurrency people, no? So ito yung aking masasabi, no? All right, so I think first and foremost, sabi nga ng isang kasabihan, no? Pay to Caesar what is due to Caesar, no? If whatever is due to the government, we need to pay for it, no? One of the things na nakita ko din in line of this same discussion is yung sinabi ng Sky Mavis community. Sabi niya dito, nagkaroon sila ng announcement as of August 26 kahapon lang. Sabi nila dito, Sky Mavis is actually encouraging the Axie community to abide by the laws of their home countries. As a creator, they take pride in providing a fun and entertaining experience while cultivating a player-owned ecosystem, no? Play to earn is an important shift in the nature of work. We look forward to working with physical nations or the governments on a path forward that encourages innovation and empowers gamers. This is a very good announcement for me. Ito yung magandang it's a welcome development, in fact, because I think it's allowing them to give that sense of cooperation, no? maganda tong sinasabi nila because they're willing to cooperate, no? Kahit NFT is in the lens of decentralization, they wanted to be able to cooperate on governments, which is really really good for me, no? And if there's also a breadth of cooperation in terms of working with physical nations or governments, no? So I think down the road marami pang developments ito, but we're one with the Sky Mavis and the government to be able to have a more collaborative collaboration para at least sa sobrang dami nating Axie players, mas magiging organized and there is a good way of reporting, transparency, collaboration, etc., etc. And I think it's even better that they themselves, the governments and Axie Infinity could have some sense of reporting, no? Para there's obviously some check and balance para hindi na lahat ng siguro we have so many players. In fact, number one player group ng na Axie is from the Philippines, no? So instead of bringing in 10,000 players to BIR, maybe there's some sense of rules and regulations that we can provide to the Axie Infinity members in terms of paano ba, what do they do? Because some of these players are probably 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old. What are the things that they need to do as a step 1, step 2, step 3? Maganda naman sinabi ng gobyerno that they're actually reminding, no, and actually they're working together on underlining ano ba yung mga kailangan nilang gawin in terms of, okay, number 1, ito ba ay SEC? Ito sabi nila dito, no? Is it an SEC to discuss if it's a currency or security, or si BSB ba kailangan magkaroon ng they need to weigh in, etc., etc., etc. Sabi sa isang interview ni Finance Secretary Dominguez, sabi sa interview, yan. So, sabi sa isang interview with Finance Secretary Carlo Dominguez, sabi niya dito, which was also reported sa PTV4, sabi niya dito, as a general rule, resident citizens of the Philippines are subject to income tax on income earned from all sources. All sources, no? So, pag sinabing all sources, hindi excluded kahit digital economy si Axie. Kasama pa din yan because we're earning income on that, no? The applicable rate will depend on how much the annual income of an individual is. Thus, if his annual income does not exceed 250,000 pesos, he will be exempted from income tax. So I think, from this particular discussion, kapag ang iyong income is below 250, then you are exempted. But if you are above 250,000 in a year, which is an annual income, you need to be able to pay yung karampatang buwis equivalent to your income. No? So I think it's somehow a good guidance for all of us on a high level na tayo bilang mga Axie Infinity members or ako, cryptocurrency or kung ano man na pinagkakitaan natin, we need to be able to report to the government by filing our income taxes every year. No? Meron tayong mga tinatawag na April deadline on filing our income tax, or kung meron kang accountant or kung meron kang mga other system on how to pay your income tax, you need to pay to Caesar whatever is due to Caesar. Okay, so I think that's all for it for me. Again, my overall take on this is I think it's a developing story. I think what we need to do as a community is we need to abide by the law, similar to what Sky Mavis is saying. And I think it's important that we continue to be in the know. Magtanong tayo. If we don't know, we need to ask the right questions. But I think right now, I would like to remind everyone in our community that we need to start looking for allocating some of our income into the government to be able to tax. Now, in the other lens, sabi ko nga, mas makakaganda siguro if I can give an opinion, makakaganda siguro if Sky Mavis can work directly with the government para they can actually laminate or they can cement ano ba yung reporting system para mas madali na, para lahat na kung sino man yung mga nasa Pilipinas na IP address, they can easily report and vice versa. No? They can easily report kasi IP-based naman yan, no? IP address-based naman yung mga yan. Alright, with that said guys, sana nakatulong sa iyo itong information na to. We are here to inform and give you insights on what can potentially be and what are the things that are happening about cryptocurrency. In this case, it includes NFT. Alright, with that said, thank you very much and keep tuned in in our channel. And of course, tanungin na rin kita, please write down to our comment section. Ano ba sa tingin mo, no? Ano ba sa tingin mo, no? Do you think that the government ano ba sa tingin mo, what do you think of this particular topic, no, of the Philippines government wanting a cut of the earnings from the people in the Axie community family, no? So let me know what you think, And please comment down below with your comments and any feedback. Thank you guys, and I love you 3000. Bye.